Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4, playing as the Communist States of America. I'm gonna be honest, that just feels a little bit wrong. As somebody who grew up, in the 1990s, the Red Scare is still kind of trickling down and stuff, the idea of just being a communist willingly, it's just insane to me. But anyway, filthy communists. So, we are currently fighting a war in both Mexico and in Canada. Actually, technically against all the allies, but more immediately, we're fighting against Canada and the Mexicans. Why? Because, well, the Mexicans embargoed my oil, so of course I had to declare war on them. I mean, what if America didn't have enough oil? You think I can tolerate that risk to my national sovereignty and my economic security? Insane! And then as a result, the allies were like, hey, we'll defend Mexico, and now I'm fighting them all. I am the victim here, all right? Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Yes, I'm going through and conquering all of North America in a special military operation, but like, come on. They embargoed me first. It's their fault, not mine. So yeah, now we're gonna eat all of it. That's a great way to get some economic security going. We're gonna liberate them workers. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be amazing. Anyway, so look at the Canadians. Oh, they have barely any defenses over here at all. Oh no, what are you doing? Let's hit Quebec pretty hard over here. They say we grab some of these ports and stuff. You guys go ahead and keep pushing. We've already got Montreal and we got Ottawa and blah, 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 blah. I said these guys to be aggressive because I don't expect the Canadians are gonna have a very strong front line. They're not in position, like, at all, and the British haven't arrived to defend them. So, like, we should probably just set these guys to aggressive, just go ahead and start pushing. Otherwise, they're gonna be super cautious. A clear front line, but they'll be all like, I don't know, it might be a trap. It's not a trap. Go get them. Kill them all! That's the American way. We push! We push, not one step back! Wait, we may have learned a few things from our Soviet allies. Oops. Anyway, how are we doing on things like trade? Not good. Hang on. Okay, fighting against the allies has resulted in me losing a lot of important stuff. Vichy France is no longer a reliable bud, so that's fine. We'll trade with the Soviets instead. And, oh boy, we can't get anywhere near enough rubber. That's gonna be an issue. We may not be able to continue building so many planes, or at least trucks or something. We can try, but at some point pretty soon, I'm gonna need to be able to start producing some of my own. We haven't even got the synthetic refineries up here. Yee. I probably should research that. That really wouldn't be a bad idea. Since it's gonna be a while before I'm gonna get any tanks or anything, let's go ahead and continue working down the superior firepower doctrine. With the integrated support, so our support companies give us more soft attack and organization. I generally find that to be the best way to go. Where are my planes? Did we leave them over here by Japan? Oh, we did. Oops. Hang on. Hang on. We need to get back over y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Help us out in the Sierra Madre. It's gonna take a long time to fly across the ocean, but they'll find a way, dang it. How we doing over here? Pretty much fine. Just keep pushing up to Halifax, no issue whatsoever. So this does mean we're gonna have to find an excuse to get over here and invade the United Kingdom using our superior navy. It actually would be very wise, me thinketh. Hang on, where are you? Guys, yes, hi, you, yes. Stop doing anything in the Sea of Japan. It's pointless, there's no reason to do it. Everyone group up, and then you all need to find a way back over to the East Coast. I know it's difficult, but you can find a way to do it. Patrol here. Oh, wait. Why are they not selecting the Eastern Seaboard? Yes. Okay, whatever. Anyway, get them over there. I just want to have the fleet in the correct position. We should pretty much no longer need the fleet over here, at least until such a time that I'm fighting Australia or whatever, because we've got Japan, and they got one of the other largest navies in the world, so like, who's worried anymore? It's fine, we'll just keep our superpowered navy over here, and we should be able to beat down the British with it if we need to do a naval invasion, which I absolutely intend on doing, so that's fine. How's Mexico looking? Probably not great. Oh, these people want to join my wars? Are you sure? Because that would be a great way to get the Soviets in against the Allies kind of preemptively. We don't want them to do that. That wouldn't be very good. No, we'll ignore all that nonsense. Why are you guys still not moving forward, you little cowards? You little cowardly boys. What are you doing? Get up over meow. Take things. Take Toronto. Oh, for God's sake. Bunch of little weaklings. It's fine, who's worried? What are we working on as our focus right now? Oh right, we were doing the whole Air War Plans division. I should probably go for the tech that lets us get some pretty big research bonuses for things like rubber, since we now know that until I beat the UK, rubber is gonna be a difficult resource to secure. For a little bit. So what else should we work on from a logistics perspective? We got a fair bit of anti-air coming in. We're gonna need a lot more. We're running low on artillery. Yeah, so let's focus on the things that I'm currently missing. A bit more anti-air, a bit more artillery, and maybe a bit more support equipment, followed by more infantry equipment after that. Basically, things that just cost me steel. Because I got enough rubber that we're producing all the fighters I need, but not enough to produce all the close air support of the trucks. You don't, like, stop producing stuff just because you don't have enough resources, but it trickles down to such a slow rate. Like, you might as well basically have nothing. It is 1940, which means we really should be working on some of this infantry equipment-based stuff. We're almost done with the first round of mechanized, which will be nice, I suppose. But yeah, let's go ahead and just keep buffing up all my units for at least a little bit. There's the half-track car, beautiful. Go for the extra defense and the breakthrough. I love it. Why did you guys... Oh, good lord. Over here, please. You, there. You, there. Go. Okay. Soviets are sending a bunch of troops over here, just waiting for me to call him in. He's like the little kid in a high school, like, basketball movie, right? It's like, put me in, coach, come on. I know I can do it. But, Timmy, you have crippling asthma. I can do it, coach. Just believe in me. That kind of thing. I guess we can go ahead and do this. Yeah, and we have some cost reductions. We'll go ahead and just grab some early doctrines. So, we got our selective training. We could go for take experiments and stuff. We've got the faster research and production for fighters and stuff. Air support? Ooh, cheaper close air support's pretty damn good. Lets me really start flooding the skies. But there's the Rubber Reserve Company, which would be pretty helpful. I think I'm going to do that because I really am going to need to be able to start building some more sources of rubber, or else we are going to find our most important aspect of our economy, the Air Force, is going to come to a crippling halt. And I can't allow that. I can't allow that whatsoever. What else do we want to do? We should probably get an upgrade for our artillery. Canada has capitulated. Say goodbye! We need to set up some troops down over here, of course. Only about half need to go here, though. It's pretty much not really a thing we have to worry about. Everyone else is looking good. How's Mexico doing? Should be going down pretty fast. I'm not really sure why we're not done with them yet. Let's get over here to Mexico City. Just go. And what else we got up over this way? Hi, Mexico. What are you doing here? Get out. That's orange. Whoa. I hit a button. Hang on. Screen just went black. Wait. Okay, we're back. Oops, no, it's fine. Get up over here, finish these guys off. Let's just make sure that this isn't an issue. Yes, they've got a tiny little island over here. I'll let them keep that for now. It's just a consolation prize at best. Question. German Reich. Can we have military access, please? Yup. Okay, good. So that means we'll be able to send some troops over there and get ready for naval invasions of the UK. Now, knocking out the Allies super early might be a little bit scary, because that means the Germans can just go ham on the Soviets a little early, but I think I'll allow that. Because remember, we want the Soviets to get attacked without us being called in, and we want to let the Soviets lose all the way up to 80% capitulation so that we can seize their entire country. Hi, get into Puebla next, please, because that's the last victory point, but this should be the end of Mexico in just a moment. They got a little bit left, but it can't be much. Come on, get in there, grab it. Soviet Union declared war on Finland. Oh god, you're only at the Finland stage? Here I am conquering all of North America. You're only at the Finland stage? What is wrong with you fools? Soviet Union, I think I may have bet on the wrong frickin' horse. My union is clearly superior with the whole democratic socialism thing. Puebla, by the way, is a terrible place to fight. Very mountainous terrain. We don't like it. We don't like it at all. Anything else jump out at me is like super important we get right now. Better planes and stuff? No. More industry for the most part. We're already getting what I want. Let's go ahead and work on those synthetic oil experiments so that we are ready to jump in on the extra rubber processing when the time comes. Let's go ahead and attack from a different direction. Where's my Air Force? Okay, they're in the wrong area. Get down here, please. Thank you. A little bit of air superiority will help. And bada freaking boom. There goes Mexico. Okay. And now we just clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody, do your share. God, what is that? Frickin' Barney? Frickin' Barney? Is that what I'm thinking of right now? Might be. Anyways, what else we got here? Still can't work on anything else that's fun. What about, we should probably start producing a few extra trains. Don't need much, just a little bit. We could start producing mechanized. That takes rubber, though, so that's not a good idea. What else we got? I think our only option is to just continue producing a ridiculous number of tanks. We may not have rubber, but I got steel. I got tungsten. I got rhythm. Let's go ahead and start producing a whole load of tanks. That seems like a better plan. More doctrines. We could go for more support company boosts. Tempting, but if we're not going to be fighting very actively, do I want to spend my army experience on that right now? I don't know, maybe. Need to make sure that we set a few troops up along this way. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. You guys get over here. Keep these guys contained for a minute, if and you please. There we go. And why are you guys not killing? You guys clearly haven't watched enough Rick and Morty. I just love killing. All right, anyway. So we'll have that all taken care of. So basically, the entirety of North America is now mine. Why did you allow the Mexicans to push in over here, guys? Why'd you do that? No. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. They got no supply. We want to keep it that way. Thank you very much. The Communist States of America are looking pretty darn good right about now. Hey, why are you guys not doing anything? Because you need a front line before you'll do anything, despite the fact that I told you to be aggressive. Oh, no. We've got very little supply over here, but the British have very little supply as well, so we don't really care. More dockyards are available. Oh, my God. Well, tell you what, we're going to produce one more of these subs, then we're going to go ahead and start producing another submarine of my own. A better engine for speed and visibility and stuff would be great. We need lots of torpedoes, and we also want to have a snorkel and more torpedoes, and boom, this is going to be our sub. Start producing a frick ton of these now. We can dominate the seas with these alone. It's going to be great. That basic snorkel just reduces their visibility by so much. As long as you leave them in like deep water, not shallow water, we could do a lot. Absolute ton. All right, what else do we want to do here? So we could go for more military high commands. We could go for a material designer for infantry equipment and stuff. Which I think isn't a bad idea. We could also go for, let's say, a chief of air force. Accidents chance, night operations. Do we want just the raw air experience gain? It's tempting, actually. I would need a lot more political power. Well, I say a lot more. I need like 4. It costs 200 instead of 100, which is kind of painful. But a lot of extra air experience is pretty nice. Are the Soviets actually freaking winning this? My God. If we actually see the Soviets win against Finland, like, this is a whole new world, and I'm scared of it. Oh, they also ate like Estonia and stuff, and Lithuania. They're all gone. Oh, fun. Okay, there goes Helsinki. Dude, I think the Soviets... They released a puppet. The Democratic Republic. Hey! They won against the Finns. Soviets. I'm almost proud of you. Well done. Anyways, hey, can you all just, like, push? No, when I just told you to push, what did you think I meant? Out of curiosity, what did you actually think that I meant? Because I meant go kill them. Excavation tech will help me get a handful of different resources so we can stop importing quite so much. We could start working on the atomic research, and that's not a bad idea, but it does tie up one of my precious research slots for a very long time. I would like to go ahead and get upgrades for things like some support companies. We're still going to need some of those. Even if recon is borderline useless, according to most people, I still like it, so we'll stick with it. National Guard divisions, you know, we have these. I probably need to swap over to something just so I can see how many of these I have on the map. I don't actually know. We mostly have support artillery and engineers. We don't even have any recon over here. That's probably fine for the moment. And then you guys are just 27 combat with. You don't even have any recon. Oh, well. We could have started building some light tanks, I suppose, to try and get a little bit of extra armor. It won't do me a ton of good. The only reason I like recon, honestly, isn't for all the extra, like, reconnaissance stats. Because, like, tactics and stuff, it's kind of an abstract system to me. I don't fully get it. What I do like is movement speeds on many, many different types of terrain. I'm a big fan of that arrangement at the cost of a little bit of support equipment. So a little bit of this isn't the worst idea in the world, and we have enough equipment. Let's go ahead and start rolling that out. Speed things up a little. Still have a fair bit of army experience we'll be able to use. Yeah, but I need a lot to make a good tank division, like a lot. Let's go ahead and start planning that out. Hungarian fighter competition. Yeah, sure, all right, we can do that for now. There's the Rubber Reserve Company. Let's go here. And we are going to swap you guys out for medium tanks. How many medium tanks do I want? Well, ideally you go to like a 40 combat width tank division. That said, that's a little bit of a high cost for me. I might prefer to have something like 27. What if I did some... Motorized artillery doesn't make any sense. Some people like doing 30. They like doing the 30 combat with tanks. Just to kind of get started. That's 30 organization. Not outstanding, but it's there. Let's see. If we do that, then we also toss on support artillery, engineers, motorized recon for speed, logistics, and anti-air. I barely don't have enough XP. We're going to lose a lot of organization. 30 is technically what people say you should have, but I feel like maybe I'd like to have a little bit more than that. So you do this, back up to 35. It's reasonable, at least. That's 100 XP to get this going for a 30 combat with tank division. With some pretty decent soft attack, pretty good defense, very good breakthrough, and a pretty hefty amount of armor. It's gonna be hard for people to pierce that. Heck, my own tank divisions can't pierce themselves, that's how strong we are. Yeah, I think we're gonna make this our armor division. We'll make this 30 with mediums. I need a little bit more XP to finish it out with the anti-air as well. I still think that would be worthwhile, but we're gonna wanna start training these guys up in a bit. Let's start producing a frick ton more of these tanks. More Shermans. Very bizarre Shermans that they are. So Shadow of the Empires will give me a couple of extra focuses for fighting against the Germans and the Italians. I don't see a point. Recruitable population, I don't need. Liberty for the Philippines. Focus war goals and stuff. Meh. I think I want to go for the close air support production cost reduction so we can flood more into the air. We have way too many troops stacked up in a terrible spot. But if I can get in here, this should be enough to finish them off because they'll have absolutely no supply whatsoever. We have more factories filling up. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and place a couple of radar stations along the East Coast just in case somebody tries to do something stupid that I'm not going to like. Don't think we need any on the West Coast, but we could. Are there any other supplies that we want to get? Sorry, supplies. Resources that we want to extract. Get extract a bit out of Canada. I don't plan on giving that back to them. Canada doesn't have much, do they? There's a little bit of aluminum. Aluminium. Whatever. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and build out some more infrastructure in a few of my places and then just go for more military factories. But at some point, I don't know. When do we want to stop building military factories? Answer's probably never. We have enough civilian factories that I don't know if there's ever a point in going back to those. We're in pretty darn good shape on that front. Pretty darn good shape. Gonna be a while before we have Mech 2. Could go for upgrades to things like logistics so we take up less supply going forward, and I think that's gonna be worthwhile. Wait! Never mind, hang on. Oh no, we haven't finished the synthetic oil experiments. I was gonna say, let's go for the rubber, but no. We can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. We are gonna be building synthetic refineries a lot once we're able to do that, but it's gonna be a little bit. So we're finishing off the UK presence over here, so this is all now done. Except for everything over here in Newfoundland, but we don't care about Newfoundland right now. That doesn't seem to matter all that much. You guys still aren't freaking done over here? What is wrong with you people? Finish them off, for God's sake. All right, hang on. Blue, you no longer need to be here. We're taking up too much supply and you're weakening everyone else. Go over here. Okay, yellow. Go. Push. Finish them, Flaversham. We need to go to Germany and ask for military access. That's what we need to do. Okay. You guys are going to... Let's start by getting up over here. And blue can get up over here as well. Okay. Just need to have some troops ready to go. Why have you still not finished these guys off? I know we have very little supply. Are you really that worried about it? Because I'm not. Just finish them off, take the port, and it's all over. I don't want to leave these guys left unchecked. That's a problem. We've actually just got too many troops sitting around right now. We're costing ourselves way more in supply than we need to. Why are they not dead yet? Answer, no Air Force. That would help. Let's send mostly just close air support plus a few fighters, and boom. Okay, now with the air superiority, we should be able to fight against Free France pretty aggressively, right? Or not, because you're all a disappointment. absolutely pathetic. Yeah, we have, like, no stats. Hang on. How bad is our supply? Really bad. Hang on. Let's take, like, half of you and back you off. Let's see how that helps. It's not that we don't have enough stats concentrated in one area. It's just that we really need to get some supply so they can fight at full strength when they enter a fight. Otherwise, they just peter out way too fast. Way too fast. What else we got here? There's got to be more that I want to do. Upgrades to things like destroyers, carriers, torpedoes. I think it's time to go ahead and start working on atomic research. It'd be kind of fun to nuke Paris, wouldn't it? And that's an achievement right there, is nuking the Paris. So, I think that could be good. Yeah, we'll try for it. Alright, supplies are looking a lot better. Organization's finally going up. No. Hold off for a second. Hold on. First off, can we get a new thing on you? Attack and siege. Yes, let's do that. I like Fortress Buster. That should help a little bit. Get that organization back up for a moment, and then you can attack. Actually, never mind. They have way too much stashed over here.
Ready to move.
This might be a little difficult. Yeah, my stats aren't good enough here. I think we could burn them down if we keep trying. We can burn this down. We can win this. The more they stack up over there, you know, the harder it's going to be for them to actually supply themselves as well. So, meh. Alright, troops are on the way. And once the troops have arrived, we can start planning the naval invasion of Britain. Should be good. Where is my navy, by the way? Did they arrive? They did. Hi. Alright, you guys all group up. And we're going to need to reorganize this just a smidge. But how do I want to reorganize this? We have 5 carriers. 4 is technically what you, like, need for a good task force. 5 is acceptable. I thought we had more than that, but we might have lost 1 or 2 as we were fighting against the Japanese, which is obviously a no bueno. Okay. Well, what we are going to do is certainly take all of the subs and break them off. And then you guys need to split. And we need to split you guys again, because that's way too many subs for one task force. Can I possibly add you into a different group? I guess a new theater is fine. I was thinking a new battle force, though. There we go, much better. Do we have anyone who's good for this, like Lone Wolf? Spotting speed, positioning. Looking for anyone who's really good with subs. The Blue Water Expert is nice, but not what I had in mind. Alright, we'll go for you, I guess. I'm going to set you guys to always engage so we get the Alpha Strike, and then ideally you guys repair, or retreat. Can we get you a new trait? Oh, there we go. Concealment Expert, absolutely. And then retreat, so that we lose less. Then we could do minesweeping and stuff, but I don't think we're going to need to do that. So you guys are going to be basically on strike force wherever there's deep water. Which is all of this, I believe. Is the North Sea considered deep water? No, it's a shallow sea. That's an ocean. Ocean, ocean, ocean. Deep ocean's a great place for our submarines. But I think we can actually push you forward like this. So we're going to try to sink pretty much everything that is coming close to the British, so they don't get any reinforcements or any resources in this direction. The big navy is going to have to dock up over here. Now, you're not going to give me docking rights, because they have strategic reasons to be hostile. But tell you what, just to make this a little easier, let's take all of you guys and dock you up over here with our allies, the Soviets, so we're in position to quickly get over here and help. Okay? Getting a naval invasion is going to be a little tricky, but we can do it. I'm pretty confident, because the UK at this stage of the game doesn't have a ton of troops either. We just need naval dominance. That's what the Germans lacked. If we can fix that, problem is freaking solved, right? We got more aluminum than I need. Let's pull back on that for a second. Brazil is not sufficiently delivering. I'm willing to spend a couple of factories just to get a small amount of extra rubber. It's not a lot, but I'll do it. Italy has claimed Greece. How terrible. Cass effort. This is heavy fighters, I believe. A 300% research bonus. You can get stupidly far ahead of time on heavy fighters, can't you? That's pretty insane. We don't care about command power and stuff. I don't care about some of those Navy things. I don't know if I care about the war plan intervention. Let's, Let's go for full desegregation over there. Let's do another lobbying effort. Let's make sure that we continue doing an education in the Philippines. Do we have more spies? We haven't been working on that for a little bit. Hang on, we need more stuff. How about the suicide pills and invisible ink and stuff? So you've been spying in the UK for a while. That's good. How's the communism support here in the Philippines? Still not enough. They're at 35%. We seem to be very bad at boosting that up. So what do we know about the UK then? Do we know much? We know that they have like 66 divisions. Okay. So we were able to successfully push into all of this. Hang on. Let's see if we can finish these guys off. These guys have no... Oh, they do have a port. Never mind. I was going to say they're not going to have any supply, but they do. Improved infantry equipment is going to help a little bit. We have a lot of rebels who are trying to cause issues, but I'm not feeling too worried about it. I'm going to go ahead and get ahead of time on some more construction tech. I feel like we might as well. We're close enough to 1941. I don't feel that bad about it. Now we're going to be hitting from multiple directions, and that will finish these guys off. And then I just need all of you to push down through here. Actually, you can attack directly like this. That's even better. Go ahead and start hitting them so they don't get their organization back up. Now we're flanking, and that finishes these guys off. Perfect. All right. Much better. So with that taken care of, I want to get a fallback line up over here as well in the German territory, so that we'll have a whole bunch of troops ready to flood over into London. A whole bunch of them. More doctrines available? Excellent. Air superiority or interception? Answer is air superiority. Boom. Thank you. Okay, so my navy is in position. So we'll want to do naval invasion support or something over here. Now, what's going to be the easiest way to do this? If we launch out of something like Wilhelmshaven and try to go around this way, I think that's going to be the best. I don't know exactly where the enemy navy is, but I know they've got a pretty good number in the English Channel. They got quite a bit in the North Sea as well. So that's a bit concerning. Yeah, they're surrounding everything they've got in these 3 tiles, which is sensible. That's what the AI should do because they're an island nation. That said, if my navy is sufficiently strong enough with some air support, maybe, just maybe, we can do something about that. So hang on, I'm going to take all of you. Can we go to the airports in the German territories? The answer is no. Would have been nice if you guys let me access your airports as well. But alas and alack, that's not going to be a thing. So no air superiority then, huh? Getting the naval dominance I'm looking for might actually be a little bit on the tough side. Might. I've got a lot of subs. We might be able to get them all congregated into these 2 areas to try and get some naval dominance, followed by the main fleet, but it's still going to be a little on the tough side. Not loving it. What about a upgrade for our navy? Experience, convoy rating, naval air attacks from carriers. Yeah, we could boost our carriers a little bit, and, you know, air is pretty darn powerful against the navy. I'm gonna do it. And then I think we had talked about also going for another upgrade, right? Who was I talking about upgrading? Was it a military high command guy? No. Air Force, that's what it was. We just wanted the air reformer for lots of raw experience. So now we're gonna be generating 0.3 passively out of that. That's pretty good. We're getting a decent amount of army experience in here as well. Decent. So my troops are arriving, bit by little bit. Getting some upgrades for our agency over here. Now, one thing that I'm going to miss about not being a part of the Allies is the US, once we assume leadership, would get a ridiculous number of spies. It was great, but we're not going to get that with the Soviets in Comintern. Just not going to be a thing. More bombers and stuff does me absolutely zero good. Anything else I feel like I need to build? Anything at all? Answer is yes. I need to get a new medium tank, specifically with a flamethrower on it, and make these into flame support. Because I would like to have a very cheap tank for my basic suspension should be fine, riveted armor, for a little bit of an extra attack bonus. I do need more speed than this, or they're going to slow things down. That'll work. I mean, you have basically no breakthrough to offer. There's no point in really increasing the cost of this in any way, shape, or form. Very cheap is a good thing for me right now. So we'll just go ahead and do this, make sure the speed is fine. I'm going to save this out, and then we're going to go ahead and start producing some of these. They only cost me steel, but I'm going to want to attach these into some armies at some point if we can. I know we don't really have any extra support companies over here available, but you toss this sucker in there, and not only do you get a little bit of extra movement and stuff, you get attack on several different terrain types, which can be pretty strong, especially that 15% in the urban. Pretty darn powerful, not gonna lie. Okay, what else do we want to do? We are surprisingly out of steel. I don't know how that could possibly have happened, but it did. People are not delivering as much of the rubber as I was promised. It's fine, though. We're actually kind of close to how much we need. Kind of. Better military police? Tempting, but probably not needed right now. You know what I'd like? Upgrades to landing craft, so that we can have a larger naval invasion of the UK when the time comes. Which I would say let's do now. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to land if we don't get that naval superiority. I'm not confident we're gonna be able to get that. How far off are we, by the way, on having the synthetic oil experiments? Not that far. You get a little bit of extra tungsten, oil, steel, and stuff over here, I guess. Nah, let's not worry about them. We don't care about their territory. It doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and continue building out infrastructure in the rest of the U.S. Why not? Do I need it? No. Does it feel good to have extraordinary modern infrastructure in the U.S. for a change? Yeah, that's how you know this is a fantasy. Anyways, Yahoo, I think this might be a good place for us to end this video, because we somehow got to make this work, and I need to think about this for a bit. Having the subs over here will certainly do the job. Where are they, though? Are you all repairing? Docked in Pennsylvania. Do we not have the range? We should have the range. Why are these guys not going over here and doing anything? I need to look into this as well and figure out why my subs are literally sitting around and doing absolutely nothing, because I need them to get over here at some point. Alright, well, thank you anyway for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this video. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.